Hi, Radio Podcast here.
Hola.
We were going to start 2 hours ago, but somebody had to go drive, bring a purse back.
Yeah, Garrett
somehow it takes 2 hours and 15 minutes to drive to someone's house and back.
Dabbing, so that's how you know it was him. It wasn't me.
Exactly.
The man's dabbing in shame. He's like that avocado on Snapchat.
Oh, you're real. I'm salty.
Salty like an avocado.
There's stuff going on in my life. And again, my mom watches these, so I won't know. But anyway, my mom's going to Las Vegas. I literally told her last week that I really want to go to Vegas next summer.
Dude,
And she was like, yeah, I guess that sounds fun. She wasn't even like about it. And then all of a sudden, she posted a status on Facebook today saying she's already booked for her trip to Vegas with her friend from work.
Thanks, Ma.
I planted the
your mom not
seed.
to do that. That's a good way to get robbed.
I planted the seed. Friggin', we came as Romans style, and my mom just took the ball and ran with it. Didn't even invite me.
New James Roma's album out in 2 hours and 43 minutes.
What?
Speaking of James Roman's new album out in 2 hours and 43 minutes.
Good. I downloaded the new Arcade Fire album today. Haven't listened to it yet. Gonna listen to it on my way to work.
I remember you showed me that band on a drive to Checkers, and they were not bad.
But the real question is, does the podcast want to jam some?
I think so. Cut the music!
All right.
I thought I had it at the perfect time when you did. I was trying to guess when you cut it.
Cut the damn music.
It's like Dolph Ziggler's entrance.
All right. So the Shield are back. They're already stale.
What?
Garrett, what'd you think of it?
I thought that they should have just used the old Shield music. Why they had to just remix it to literally just have the Sierra Hotel India Echo Lima Delta Shield and then Roman's music. I mean, that literally probably took the guys.
I thought Roman just kept the music. That is the Shield theme.
No, it's not the original one. It had more drums in it before. Not even kidding. Look it up.
Oh.
Like, obviously, after the show, we already are going to get content ID'd, but, you know.
That's true. 5 seconds in, you know what? That's what Charlie gets. Charlie, what'd you think? What do you think about the Shield, bro?
What do I think? I love it. I thought it looked a little funky, them walking out in their old gear. I think we can all kind of agree on that, but at the same time,
I agree that Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, especially Dean Ambrose, has outgrown his gear.
Rollins looked like he could have grown more into his gear.
Dean Ambrose needs new Shield gear, or needs to just stop wearing the gear altogether, to be honest. But to set it up, so at the beginning of Raw, basically the Shield came out. We're talking some trash. The Miz came out. Basically, this was setting up a match. But we already knew that Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns were going to be going against each other in a steel cage. And this basically, the Shield just came out, cut a promo. Once again, reiterated they could face 4 guys, 5 guys, 6 guys, whatever.
If you didn't know at this point where this was going, then you need to just stop watching wrestling.
Exactly. So, yeah, go ahead. You knew who the 5th man was going to be, Garrett?
I thought it was
Joe.
I'll be a billion percent.
I thought for sure it was going to be someone we weren't expecting. How about that?
Well, okay, so there's
an answer.
And let's just jump ahead. So we had a Miz TV later on, continuing this little bit, in which Curtis Axel was insanely over with the crowd. They really wanted Axel to be named as the 6th guy. Now, I was talking to Garrett earlier, Charlie, and I was saying, Bo Dallas has been off TV for a while. He conveniently has been off TV around the same amount of time as Bray Wyatt has had this Sister Abigail stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. Well, do you know why?
Why?
Well, Bray, Bo, and JoJo all have viral meningitis.
Oh.
That's why they weren't there. Bray hasn't been there 2 weeks either. He filmed it backstage.
He's just been cutting. He probably just comes in by himself before everyone else or something to cut those.
Well, okay. I was hoping that it would be Bo setting something up with Bray, but you know,
I'd be down with that though. I mean, him growing out to facial hair, they definitely start looking more alike now.
Mm-hmm. He can add another beard to his collection.
Sorry, playing a Madden solo challenge. So this ends up setting up basically Kurt Angle agrees with Miz when Miz says that the match later, if Braun Strowman beats Roman Reigns, then they should be allowed to
sorry.
Yeah. They should be allowed to add a fifth man to go against the Shield. And Kurt Angle's like, you know what? Fine. But if Roman Reigns wins, then it's back to the four-man squad without
So okay. So like I understand the idea of a stipulation being, oh, we'll take one person out of the match. But like, is it just me, or should this have just been the stipulation is you can add one more person to your team on either side? Because I could see the Shield picking somebody up and not using them again ever.
Give the match more stake. Oh, are you saying the Shield adding someone?
Right, maybe just throw that in there. Maybe, obviously, we know that's not going to happen. We know that it's just going to be them three, but we know. But just I mean, what were they fighting for in this match other than what? If they're supposed to be these guys that'll take on anybody, doesn't that kind of take away if they're fighting so valiantly? When a stipulation gets put on, I mean, I don't know.
They hate Braun. They're fighting to keep him out. They're scared of him.
It doesn't tell the story in the match the same way, in my opinion, and that's just my opinion.
That's fair. I will say, Roman has only ever pinned Braun one time. It's pretty impressive the amount of times that they've faced. Gotta say.
Yeah, and I mean,
he has eaten a lot of pins and DQs and stuff.
This winning feud of the year, like by a mile. So
these guys have never had a bad match.
No, never.
No.
The feud is great.
No.
They bring out the best in each other. Oh my God, Tyreek Hill!
Holy hell! What'd he do?
Bomb touchdown down the sideline. Freaking torched him.
There we go.
Hold on. Did I forget to start him in fantasy? I swear to God, I think I forgot to put him in one of my leagues.
In the Visokii league, Charlie started him. Charlie's eggs.
Yeah.
But are
Hold on. I gotta look this up. Tyreek Hill just burned the living beep out of that quarterback, bro. David Amerson, you should hate yourself.
It's okay. I'll take this into the next one while you look that up.
Yep. He's on the bench, bro. He's on the bench.
Go figure, right?
Unbelievable. Do I have him starting in the other league at least?
Hopefully.
I swear to God, if I benched him in the leagues. Okay, hold on. I have 22 points in one of the leagues. All right. I have Hunt and Hill starting the other one. All right, we're good.
There you go.
That's my pay league, so that's the one that matters the most. Tyreek Hill throughout the piece. So
I hope he injures. No, I'm kidding.
To continue on Raw,
I just looked at facing this week.
We had Elias and the Good Brothers going against JJ and Titus Brand. The Good Brothers and Elias are gold.
I was laughing so hard.
This is the best part of the week, by far.
The warm up. Why do you look like a cat? I don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You are a nerd.
Dude, Jordan is a nerd. Jordan is a nerd. That's good stuff, man.
Elias fits with them too, man.
And what do you say, Garrett? You could see the shame in Anderson's eyes.
Yeah, you could. It was a post I seen in Wrestle Nation. Yeah, it was. You could really see him regretting being there.
My, how the mighty have fallen.
I feel like they kind of like this stuff though. They're really goofy.
Yeah, but you know that they'd rather be like competing for titles.
That's
completely. They've been tag champions. Of course they would. You know,
they could have came into when they came into the company and they were that hot. They honestly could have just had the titles for like the last year.
I thought they were always good wrestlers, but what really made me start liking them was following them on Instagram. That Carl Anderson, and I'm sure with you, maybe the podcast that you hear him with. They're just so funny and so just I don't know. I really like them as humans.
They're the best, man. That's why That's why before they were going by the Good Brothers on television, I was calling them the Good Brothers already. Because just if you ever get a chance to listen to any of the Talk is Jerichos, with Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, they're just phenomenal and hilarious. And you will watch the whole hour and be like, I want more.
I did with Braun Strowman. Brady showed me that one.
Oh my.
Good stuff, man. Isn't Braun Strowman the one that talked about the places I've pooped?
Yeah, yeah. I want to fact check this right now on the podcast, see if it's a real app.
It's a real thing, man.
Is it? I'm just gonna take it at that.
Elias and the Good Brothers get the win over JJ Titus Brand, right? I think. Wait.
Yes. No.
Yeah. I thought they did.
Nah,
Question mark.
I think Jordan pinned Anderson again.
You're right. Jordan won. I forgot. Yeah. I forgot. I was looking at JJ and I was like, oh yeah, Jason Jordan.
Or did Titus hit his move? I can't remember. Something happened.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
How do you guys feel about Jason Jordan right now?
I was just gonna say I don't even like him. I don't care at all about Jason Jordan.
They gotta redo something with that character, man.
The whole character. They just need to be like, yeah, he was never Kurt Angle's son. This was just a hype thing.
They just gotta stop talking about it. And the only way that's gonna happen.
They have really let up on it. They haven't had him doing any backstage stuff with Kurt lately. So,
but it still overhangs. You know, that's what all this is like. And then like, if he wins a big title or something, you know, Kurt's gonna come down to the ring and be like, yeah, that's my boy.
I think he had his only chance at a singles title he's gonna have for a long time.
Oh, I'm just saying, when it happens, you know, Kurt's running down to the ring like, yeah.
I mean, it would have been better the other way around. They did a storyline where like
he's gonna be running like what was Randy Savage's Miss whatever.
They could have just said like Jason Jordan's parents died in a car accident and he had no parents, so Kurt Angle adopted him at age
that could have been better,
6 or something.
Well, then imagine the kayfabe.
Well, you know, whatever. I mean, were they imagining the kayfabe when they said that Kurt Angle was actually his father?
I'm sure they were.
Hey, man, Kurt Angle was getting it down in college.
Cedric Alexander faced Jack Gallagher. Both of these guys deserve more than what they're getting. I honestly tuned it out a bit. Whatever.
First time since this happened in a month they addressed Jack Gallagher's heel turn. It happened a month ago. I don't know what that says. I don't know.
I feel like I remember this match as having a couple of botches in it. Can't remember.
The match was 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
I think there was a couple of just quick minor mess ups.
I don't even know who won.
How can they get themselves over in that? Alexander won, defeated by pin. So I mean, I don't know. Cruiserweights are in a rough spot.
Sasha Banks faced Alicia Fox. This is actually going to be a bit of a program. I got to be honest. I don't really care about Sasha Banks anymore either.
I care more about Alicia Fox in this feud.
Wait. You mean Alicia Fox?
Talk about the match wasn't that great, but Alicia Fox had a really stiff backstage brawl.
Dave Meltzer knows why this is. Apparently, this is because it was supposed to be Nia, and Nia is potentially going to be gone.
Well, what's crazy is I don't know. Nia was getting a bit of a push, but I don't know. Very weird.
She's hold on. Let me find the Bleacher Report thing. She's backstage politicking right now.
Backstage politics.
She's I know it's our favorite topic on the podcast. She's unhappy with the current creative and pay scale, and she's using her family ties to The Rock as leverage.
Huh.
So, which I guess if you're a Samoan, you can do, you know.
Yeah.
Hold on. Did you say Somali?
Samoan. Sama'ato.
Yeah, remember how Roman said it?
Samoa. Joe said it too. Again, I wonder if it's something that they only say around each other that they're just having them say now. Where from Samoa or something, you know what I mean? Like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems oddly specific that him and Joe have said that. I wonder if it's just someone like, you should just do that just to see if anyone notices.
So the real question is, I like Enzo Amore. He's gonna win the title back at TLC.
Is he?
Yes.
Ooh.
He has his new Goon Squad. It's great, and yet everyone still thinks that this is terrible for the Cruiserweight division, even though 205 has more eyes than ever right now. Someone explain this to me. Why Enzo is bad.
But very little to no eyes is still very little to no eyes. I mean, and the guy at the top.
There's going to be progress. There's no way someone's going to be able to come on and automatically. Neville, people love Neville, and I love Neville.
Legitimately believe that if you gave Cedric Alexander the time to build his character, he could be every bit as good as Neville was.
That's the one guy they've never given a chance.
And we were talking about this earlier, Brady, when we were talking about all the cruiserweights, which was, that I legitimately wholeheartedly believe that, and I think it's crap that they gave him a 76 rating in 2K18, that Alexander is every bit as good in the ring as Rich Swann and Neville, every good bit as good, in ring work as anybody else. I mean, and a guy can work on the mic too. I mean, obviously he's not as good as others, but I mean, maybe that's a reason to have Enzo there. Maybe he can start giving. Now, obviously, this isn't Enzo's personality, but maybe he can start giving some advice about promos to the other guys. I mean, I don't know. This division. I mean, there's only one guy you can slap that belt on right now, and he's going to have the charisma and the in-ring ability to win people over, and that's Rich Swann. And then that's just because he's Rich Swann. But if you actually take the time to develop a character like they did with Neville, you might actually do something like they did with Neville.
This is what I think they might be on the track to doing with his Goon Squad. who was it? Tony Nese, Arya Daivari, Drew Gulak, and one more. There's 5.
Dar?
Yeah, it's Dar.
Dude, that's a solid 5.
It's Gnome.
I mean, my issue with it is that, I don't know. People still seem to think, like the Dave Meltzers of the world, still seem to think that wrestling is where it's at. That it's not about the characters. At the end of the day, it is a TV show. They're trying to get ratings. They tried doing the happy-go-lucky, everyone go out there, shake hands, have a good match. They've been trying to do that since 205 Live started. And now all of a sudden, they finally have a personality that draws eyes to the show, and people bash it because they want to see Japan. That's my issue.
That's why I'm saying take one guy, like you did with Neville, develop his character over a storyline, let him actually win matches, let him actually put on the kinds of matches they can put on. And, and it doesn't have to be a 5-star match every time. Was every match between Aries and Neville a 5-star match? I don't think any of them were. Maybe the one at WrestleMania, but that one got 4.5. So
the thing is, if you're going to take someone that is, let's say you have 2 people. One person is full of charisma. They are an amazing personality, but they're awful in the ring. And then you have one person that is amazing in the ring, but they have 0 charisma. Which one of those people is easier to build up the other trait? What's easier to build up? In-ring matches or charisma? And the answer is you either have charisma or you don't. And Enzo has the most charisma out of anybody on either roster. Other than probably Kevin Owens and AJ Styles, maybe. That's
Shinsuke, too.
That's just how it is. Yeah, Shinsuke, too. So that's my biggest issue with it, is that it's like, dude, your whole philosophy of wrestling is what people go to watch. Okay, if people, all they wanted to see was wrestling, there would be more eyes on 205 Live than there is Raw, because Raw doesn't have wrestling half the time. Raw is all promos.
Which is why I think they're heading in the right direction with getting someone like Enzo.
Yeah, why not? He doesn't have to be a high flyer either. He can come with his Goon Squad, be a bully, punch all the time, do lots of punches. And
hold on really quickly. Hold on. Marshawn Lynch just got ejected.
Did he? Oh, yeah, I see that.
Oh, man. This guy's career is going down. I got to go watch this. Hold on. I'll be back.
Hold on. Yeah, I gotta wait.
All right, yeah. I'll give my take real quick. So, with 205 Live, the best thing that's been – I've watched – I'd say it's about 2 months I didn't watch it, or I just checked stuff up on it, right? And since September, I've watched every episode. And every character has a direction, and everyone's getting a character. And that's the biggest difference with it. Enzo has brought these people – someone like Arya Daivari, who really has no character, but he can put on some fun stuff in the ring. And I think the exact person that Enzo can help is Noam Dar. Dar's got all of the ability in the ring you could want out of someone, especially who's 24 years old. That is very young. And you somehow build him with a character and someone around it like Enzo, I think you can only go up.
I can agree with that.
I don't think the Cruiserweight division can go any lower than it was for a few months there.
Agreed. I mean,
They weren't even on Raw anymore.
now if they leave Kalisto as champion, the show's dead.
Kalisto
Once
is an
again,
example.
okay,
In the
who's
ring,
better-
good.
Who's better in the ring, Kalisto or Enzo?
It'd have to be Kalisto.
And who would be a better choice as champ right now? Enzo.
It'd have to be Enzo. Kalisto
100% Enzo.
Kalisto never, ever could talk. I always thought Kalisto would have been better with a manager. Almost. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, the We Want Neville chats when they're all getting stomped. Are we setting up for a Cruiserweight 5v5, Brady? What do you think of that? He had specifically 5 people were on his team.
I don't know. I would buy a Cedric Alexander versus Enzo. If they do it right, they can just feud for, like, the next year, and I'm okay with it. Other than that, get rid of everyone else.
NXT, when you have those back-to-back feuds, it's like 7 months, so.
Yeah. We had a tag team title match between the Shield, Ambrose and Rollins, and what are they? The Bar.
The Bar. Well, they just go by Sheamus and Cesaro, but their nickname's The Bar.
Oh.
They're not actually dubbed The Bar yet.
Right. So, it was a good match. Dean
Yeah, they
got the win, and
felt like a good Raw match. You're good. I enjoyed it. Cesaro and Seth, when those guys are in the ring together, it's really good stuff.
I don't know why they had Cesaro cutting promos with a mouthpiece in. That's my only issue.
I think it's kind of almost a comedy bit. They know they're hoping people laugh at it.
Yeah, that's true.
If I were to guess, I don't know, trying to see the light.
So Mickey James and Bailey faced Alexa Bliss.
Oh, so Alexa and Emma had
Contacts an official, dude.
what was that?
Lynch, he contacted an official.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
He
my,
ran-
dude.
And he sprinted out onto the field.
Yeah, it was an empty formation, and he ran out onto the field in the middle of it. Now, granted, it was a really bad late hit, but that's no excuse to get physical, one, with a ref, and
Yeah,
two,
that's not good.
with the other players when you're not even on the play. It's understandable if you're on the field and you want to defend your dude, but
So we had Alexa Bliss and Emma team up, which is weird. I feel like this should have been Nia Jax. That's what I was thinking while watching it, and then Mickey.
Wait, hold on. But didn't you already say that Alicia Fox was supposed to be Nia Jax?
That's what they're reporting. I thought this would have been Nia Jax's spot myself, personally. It would have made because they were best friends last week again. Remember? So
right.
I don't know, but
perhaps.
Mickey James had to find a partner, and when I was narrowing down the faces in my head, I was like, it's gonna be Bailey. How sad is it that that's my thought right now when Bailey's coming to the ring? Whereas a year ago from today, I would have been so down with it, it wouldn't have even been funny.
I mean,
It's
look
what
at
it
this
is.
match. Alexa and Emma are the only two people really care about.
And they lose.
Yeah, exactly.
11 minutes and 21 seconds. I got the times and all that pulled up right now. But yeah, frig,
Frick,
What have they
man.
done with Bailey?
What heck?
Friggin' heck.
I got a hecking concern right now, I'll be honest. I don't know.
Me too, man. I'm getting bamboozled left and right on Raw.
Bamboozled.
We then had a steel cage match between Roman
Did
Reigns.
you like my troll face?
What?
Paying attention. I did the troll face with my face.
I'm looking at other screens. I don't have this dual screen set up this week. We had a steel cage match between Roman and Braun Strowman, and Kane came
We had a
back.
match between Braun and Roman, between Strowman and Reigns.
Strowman Reigns.
Strowman Reigns versus Braun Roman.
When you say it like that, it's pretty good, actually. Kane, man. What are
Kane
your thoughts,
came back, won the match, so Kane is added to the match. TLC.
Yeah, Kane definitely won this match, in my opinion.
Well, yeah.
Here's my thought with Kane. If it's for a week, I'm okay with it. If Kane's back full time, crushing main roster people like he was before, I just don't know, man.
Yeah, but think about it, man. Instead of corporate Kane, he might be Mayor Kane.
He's always sucked to me. I've never seen him in the early 2000s. I never really watched him. I've only seen corporate Kane, and my God, I've never liked a single match. And when he's beating Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt on pay-per-views, I just don't like it.
I have a theory about how he could redeem it. If he were to actually win the mayorship, he could just come out and say, I'm Mayor Jacobs, and that's his new character, and just be like a dick mayor character, you know?
Well, I hate to break this to you, Garrett, but if he wins mayor, I think he'll be pretty busy being the mayor.
I don't know. Rhino
Yeah,
runs
what's the
public
deal with that?
office.
How does he-
Didn't Rhino run for public office while
He ran
wrestling
for
too?
office, but he didn't win, so therefore he didn't have to go take over all the duties.
Guys, would you love to see a Rhino versus Kane Hell in a Cell match?
With both of them.
And the winner gets to own the other person's land.
What the heck?
For all their campaign money.
Yeah.
And then you could have Drew Gulak as special guest ref.
Kane, another person just from SmackDown, showing up on Raw.
That's true. He was on SmackDown, wasn't he?
They have so many loose ends, and they never they never address it.
It's all right, man. You can swear. We're already demonetized because of me blasting some Kristen in the beginning. So
This video might just be gone, too.
It's just one of those things, man.
Apparently, you pronounce the rapper. Apparently, it's pronounced XXX Temptation.
No, it's Tentacion. That's what they want you to think. It's Temptation.
No, all the kids, bro. I said it today in class, and the kids were laughing at me. They're like, "It's Temptation."
Dude, no.
They were laughing at me, dude.
In his interview,
embarrassing.
Dude, you gotta pull up the interview. Listen, you go up to those kids. You listen to him say it, boy. And he says, "Yeah, it's X or XXX Tentacion." Like, is that French?
Yeah. It's Temptation, bro.
Only the vegans think Temptation.
Great for Raw. I give it an F. Garrett?
Whoa!
I give it a Z.
Where did that grade come from?
I give it a Z.
Charlie's put me in a bad mood. I'm giving everything an F tonight.
Dude,
I'll give a B.
Yeah, bro. Charlie, remember we were supposed to hang this weekend? Stay at home, bro.
hey!
Oh.
All right. Charlie, what's your grade, bro?
I guess my grade's an A minus.
A minus. Nice.
I really enjoyed this show, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I gave it a
The
B.
women's was kind of weak, but I really liked it. Kane,
I was feeling. I don't know if I was in a wrestling mood or not, but I watched 205 Live for like the first time in 6 months. So
how'd that go, brother?
it was all right. I like Gulak's shtick, and I like Enzo.
His shtick.
Gula.
SmackDown Live happened. Daniel Bryan came out, did a promo talking about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and how he's gonna find people to beat him up and break his neck, and beat him up
I
and
thought
break
this
his
was
neck.
just another dig at how Daniel Bryan's gonna come back and wrestle in the Indies. That's what it feels like they're advertising. Oh, September next year, Daniel Bryan out. He's done.
They're not going to lose Neville and Aries in the same year and then just drop Bryan, right? When he wants to go back.
I mean,
contract up, he's gonna go wrestle.
Ring of Honor could potentially have like Cody versus Kenny Omega for the world title, Ring of Honor world title, and then like their under title, I don't even know what it is.
The TV title.
The TV title could be Neville versus Daniel Bryan.
Pac
I have to buy it.
Pac versus Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson versus Pac.
That's right. It's pronounced Pac, bro.
Oh, you sure? Temptation?
Yeah. Dude, the kids laughed at me. One girl took out her phone, was like, "Can you say that again? I need to get that on recording."
Wow.
Dude, you got to pull up the interview then and school them all. In class, you pull it up on the... He might swear a couple times. You might have to bleep some stuff out. But
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I'm pulling that up in middle school, bro.
yeah, and he's like, you can also call me Little Dabber Dick or something like that. It might not be good for the kids.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
What'd you think about well, actually, I mean, we kind of covered it. We had a 6-woman tag match, and oh god, you know what? Garrett, break it down.
Charlotte Flair and Naomi against Lana, Natalya, and Tamina. 8 minutes and 42 seconds.
And they let Lana have all of the work.
Why?
I was kind of glad to see her wrestle again, though. I really don't.
No,
think
I mean, why give her the majority of the bumps though? Like she's probably out of the group the worst at taking bumps, right?
True. Hey, it's the first time in a while SmackDown had a full arena. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I think if you believe Meltzer, it's the first time they've had a full arena recently. Really.
Yeah, well, I hate Meltzer, so
They had a more full crowd here than Hell in a Cell. That's true. That's a fact.
that's rough.
Yeah.
I think they put in 2K18 the ability to have a stadium empty match or something. And like in my head, I'm like, what are you trying to make your own pre-shows or something? Like,
So who was in the match?
Tamina, Natalya, and Lana were the heels, and the face were the only good wrestlers. Becky, Charlotte, and Naomi.
Okay, yeah.
oh,
Yeah, Lana, Natalya, and Tamina is a team I do not want to ever see again in my life.
Did they win?
I mean, there
It's
were.
a submission. Someone won by submission. I don't know who.
Oh, Sasha submitted.
No, it's not Sasha.
Or not Sasha. Not
Becky.
Becky.
It was Charlotte. It was Charlotte.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Charlotte. She hit the
I
figure
honestly,
eight.
I wasn't even watching this, bro.
She
I
hit
saw-
like a 3-second figure 8 on Lana, and Lana taps.
That's right. Lana tapped in. Lana's got.
This literally, like, just this match alone, the highest grade I can give SmackDown is a C now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait till you read the next one, friend.
Yeah, Baron Corbin versus Sin Cara. Tell us about it, Charlie.
Sin Cara defeats Baron Corbin via countout in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Sin Cara hasn't had a match on TV
Since the Chris Jericho incident.
since July 4th, the Battle Royale.
Oh, the
Hasn't
Battle
had a
Royale.
singles match on TV since I have no idea when.
I think it was around the time he got into a fist fight with Chris Jericho.
Dolph Ziggler beat him with a pin May 2nd. So there you go. And he comes back and beats their new United States champion in 1 minute and 20 seconds.
It really proves how much I mean, we speculate all this guy must have heat. I mean, I don't think Corbin has heat. I think they just don't like him. I think they look at him, they're like, he's everything we wish he could be, but then he's
They
not.
totally don't like him because they put the title.
I was triggered. I'm not even going to lie.
Okay, well, you can't say that putting the title on them means they like them because Daniel Bryan got beaten 30 seconds there. Well, no, what was it? 6 seconds at WrestleMania by Sheamus after winning that belt? I mean, and
I
you
think it's
can't.
more of a statement. Sin Cara's been there for years, and they're like, all right, jackass.
I think Sin Cara's great. He's better than Baron Corbin on the mic, in the ring, everything. He deserves this win. Baron Corbin can suck eggs.
Does Sin Cara even cut promos?
Exactly. They're so good that you don't even.
You know, really, it was probably just Chris Jericho and a Sin Cara mask.
Now
I don't
remember,
know, man. Sin Cara's one of those guys I just could not care about ever in my life.
he was
And the fact that he
actually.
walked out after 5 months without having a match and beat the champion is a little just. He beat him with a countout. How that's such a bad way to lose. That is such a bad way to lose.
But I would totally buy Baron Corbin losing to Sin Cara wearing a Jericho wearing a Sin Cara mask.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Alex Smith back to pass. Caught. Travis Kelce. First down.
Let's go back to Sin Cara's Braun Strowman matches. Speaking of Baron Corbin, real quick, do you guys remember he took out Braun Strowman at the Rumble and that huge pop he got? They never addressed it, ever.
It's probably going to get addressed at Survivor Series.
There's no such thing as continuity.
That was a huge, huge moment for Baron Corbin. It was at that moment I was like, yeah, they really like this guy. He's probably going to win something.
I think that was when a lot of people were sure that they were fans of him. You know what I mean?
It's just embarrassing.
Because just that image of that guy taking that guy and throwing him out. Now, granted, with like everybody else hitting their finishers, but you know.
Jinder Mahal cut a promo.
I do not remember this at all. Oh, now I do.
He came out and just he talked about how there's no one left to beat. AJ Styles comes out because totally reasonable that the guy that lost his title at the last pay-per-view gets a world title shot now. So
True.
AJ Styles comes out.
I actually thought about it. The
He's
guy's
gonna
not his
fight,
rematch ever.
Jinder Mahal. But what happened right before this, gentlemen?
Wait, actually, no, really quickly. AJ had never gotten his rematch when he lost it to Cena. at the
Yeah,
Rumble.
you put it on the line in the Elimination Chamber, I'm pretty sure.
That's stupid though. Why? I mean, he would have been in the Elimination Chamber anyway.
And then he did it against Luke Harper too.
It's just stupid. They should just give him another title shot. Why even question? If anyone on the roster can hold that title right now, it's AJ.
So AJ Styles says that he wants to be the next in line for the title. Jinder's like, haha, laughs it off. So it's obvious that they're going to go into a program, but not before we get Jinder Mahal versus the Beast.
Versus Brock Lesnar.
You got to put more.
I don't see the match happening. I think something. Brady, you sound like a villain in Star Wars or something, man. Or something. Oh my goodness. Oh, holy my yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Jinder Mahal issues a challenge to Brock Lesnar. He's going to accept it next week on Raw. That's going to be our main.
Wow, what a challenge
for Survivor Series.
I don't think it's happening. Something's going down. I'm not buying it. I'm not believing it. My heart's telling me not to believe it. I do not want to see that match in my life. That is something you'd make on Universe Mode as a joke to give Brock.
So, Charlie, what happens when Jinder Mahal and Brock Lesnar are fighting? Brock Lesnar is completely dominating Jinder. He's hit him with about 30 German suplexes. The lights go out. Undertaker's music hits.
No.
Tombstones Brock Lesnar, and Jinder Mahal gets the pin. Clean.
Nope. Not happening. Not today. No.
Every time you think about
what
it.
Happens? Hold on. What happens?
Brock? We agree with you, bro. He's saying it's a joke if Jinder beats Brock at Survivor Series. And I'm like, trust me, we all agree with you here.
No, the real question is, how many feet will Brock Lesnar suplex the Singh brothers across the ring?
I think they're going to set up a spot where he suplexes them and they fly over the rope and go through the announce table.
Dude, I was just going to say, what if they did that?
Could he throw them far enough? There's no way you can throw them that far, right?
Yeah, you can. If they jump properly, yeah.
They have to spring off the ropes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but Brock Lesnar, what makes the suplexes cooler is that he just manhandles everyone. He doesn't.
Yeah, and he can't just do
He
that.
literally just throws them.
Yeah, it wouldn't look like a Brock Lesnar
You can do it off the
suplex.
top to him.
Now, granted, I could see him. He does belly-to-belly suplexes, too. He could belly-to-belly somebody.
I don't know, man. A belly-to-belly from the top rope outside through
They already have Randy just throw them randomly on the table. Why not just throw them across?
These guys, they know. Their paychecks depend on how bad they get hurt.
By the way, Singh brothers are super cool. I listened to them on Jericho's podcast. They're awesome.
Nice. Well, it's good that they are. They probably get a lot of heat in real life.
Wait, I have a question. Do they sound like what they sound like on TV? Or is it just a voice?
No, they're super cool.
Okay. No, I mean, like, does their accent
Bollywood boys.
Yeah, they pretty much said, like, it's good because they can always go back to the Bollywood boys gimmick. Yeah. And they just, like, they're like, we know this isn't going to last forever. As soon as Jinder loses, we'll be gone kind of deal. So
yeah, they'll be either gone or they'll be jobbed out in the tag division.
Yeah. So then Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler. Can both of these guys just be out of the company already?
Oh, boys, I got a nosebleed.
Oh, man.
Right.
I will be back. Enjoy.
Brutal.
Garrett, Bobby Roode, he's your boy. Are you down with this Ziggler feud?
No.
Oh, why not?
Move on. Have him face the United States champion, Baron Corbin.
Oh, yeah, I remember. You guys forgot to remind me, bro. You and Charlie were supposed to remind me that to pick my next title feud thing. I kind of forgot.
Oh, yeah.
So in our chat, in our Facebook Messenger, Charlie and Garrett both picked who they want for their new feuds.
I actually missed one. I missed somebody. I think it was the cruiserweights or something.
Oh, but anyway, Ziggler gets a roll-up pin on Bobby Roode. So that's their new thing, is that they get roll-up pins on each other. Bobby Roode is pissed, so this is going to continue. That's about it.
I mean, it's just getting ridiculous at this point. I mean, how long can they stretch this, actually? Like, are they going to they thought, man, this will be a really good feud. Then it wasn't. They're like, well, maybe we can stretch it a little bit just because we don't have anything else. And it's like, that should never be your justification.
I personally think they need to cut like. So I like the idea of Ziggler just walking out with no music or anything. But what I think needs to happen, like, they need to just not have music and he's just walk out. I hate
when
that.
it goes.
I'm here to show the world, and then it does a what the hell, bro?
It's not like, and it's like an old thing. All wrestlers used to come out to no entrance music. There was no fanfare before. If you were trying to go and throw back to that because you want people to focus on your ring, don't make a point of your entrance still being there, and then you just part of your entrance is it cuts off now.
Yeah.
Like, how stupid is that going to be in 2K19 when you have to play as Dolph Ziggler?
The record scratching is just the stupidest thing, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Working with the loops and stuff.
It's not going to last that long.
I think Ziggler is going to be actually gone. I have a theory that by 2018, we're in 2017. By 2018, he will be gone.
You want to talk about someone who could use 205 Live? That'd be a big name.
Ziggler?
Ziggler, there's no way he's 205.
He's too big. He would look too big compared to the other guys. I don't know whether he was heavyweight, light heavyweight, whatever the classification was for amateur wrestling when he went to Kent State, but I don't know.
I mean, he's 6 foot 218. I mean, they could
stretch it, but he'd have to lose a little bit of weight and a little bit of mass.
I mean, I feel like Enzo's around that. He's just short, kind of fat. It's not fat. It's like,
wow, bro. Hot take. Enzo's fat.
I mean, who's fatter, him or Tony Nese? Come on now,
bro. Dude. I'm tweeting it out right now at Enzo.
I'm like double his size. Yeah.
Hot take of the podcast. Charlie.
What, 5'11", 200, and what, Ziggler's 6 foot, 218?
Charlie, Enzo is short and fat.
Come on, I can't laugh.
There we go. At real one is short and fat.
Are you tagging him on Twitter?
Yes.
At real 21.
We were just talking good about him.
Or is it at real one? Which one is it?
Yeah, I was talking good about him, bro. You and Garrett were shitting on him.
Garrett called him short and fat, not me.
Dude, Charlie, you called him short and fat. I don't want to hear it, bro.
No, that was me.
Right,
so
I think I'm good, boys.
And then finally we had Randy.
Sorry about that.
I'll fight Enzo.
Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura. Hopefully they're winning the tag belts soon, right?
I'll fight that Fugazi
against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So Rob McCarron on the Fightful podcast said, how great would it be if Sami Zayn, if they did like a half-speed version, slowed down version of his theme? And he came out and did like really slow ska dance moves.
That would be pretty good.
Whoa. Oh. Pauses for a few seconds.
This is Sami Zayn coming out
whoa,
like
whoa.
So,
that song from earlier, that should be his entrance music now.
Owens and Zayn pick up the win, obviously, and then USA messes up their time, and they have to kill another like minute and a half before the show's off air. So Owens and Zayn go out there on the ramp and start just yelling, "He's my best friend!"
That was just weird.
You know what I mean?
They walked to the back, did an interview, walked back out.
You know that part of like, Don't Pray For Me? Putting my best friend through rehab.
Yeah.
It just made me think of that, and I don't know why. Really random, but that's what I thought of. Yeah, same. Fun.
Same, bro.
All right. Anyway, grades for SmackDown. I give it an F.
Wow.
Garrett.
I'm gonna give it a C minus.
I'm gonna give it a C. Fume. BB celebrity confirmed. Mia Khalifa.
Lies. No
Welcome to
way.
the show, Fume, brother.
No way the wife's on there, man.
The horse. Hey, wasn't that a horse in Minecraft?
Dude, yes. And you killed it.
You had Wiz Khalifa as a horse.
Trey, hold on here. Calm it. Just kill the horses, not me.
Dude, September 14th, 2015, Pornhub star Mia Khalifa to appear on Indian version of. Hold on. It came up with a pop-up.
Dude, she's trying to break in. She's trying to. I seen her on Rooster Teeth stuff.
She was on an Indian version of. It's called Big Boss, the Indian version of Celebrity Big Brother.
Yeah. So
she already did it, bro.
Oh well, I don't know that Big Brother is exactly breaking into the media industry, but you know, coming from a guy that's actually trying to break into the media industry, you know, like I get it, man.
Hold on, never mind.
Struggle.
She came out to deny the report. Said, "quote I'm never stepping foot in India." Come on, guys.
At least she's not like racist or anything.
But if Jinder rolled up on her, slid into those DMs, would she allow India inside of her?
Oh.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, brother. Jinder's got the money, brother.
Jinder flexing on Snapchat, buying a Rolex and stuff.
Let's see what Jinder's net worth is.
So hold on, bro. If you had to pick, a person or two guys to watch on video with your own.
I don't like where this is going.
With your own mother, would you rather watch the Singh brothers or Jinder Mahal?
Wait, I thought it was two dudes. You had that.
That's what I'm saying.
Is Jinder count as two people because he's so
cool? No, I said just Jinder by his own with your mom solo or the Singh brothers.
Singh.
What if you can have like?
Why are you wanting with Singh brothers? Why would you choose to have seen twice? What?
Hey, it is what it is.
I mean, maybe some people are into that.
I'd get freaky with Harv and Gerv. Is that a hot take?
I don't know if you heard the. I don't know if you heard the. We lost Brady. I don't know if you realize what you just said.
Hey, Hume, I'd watch Jake Paul too, brother. Paul would
brother, do you realize that this was a question about who would be banging your mom, right?
What have you done, Fume? You made him leave!
Do you see, though, what you said?
I don't know, man. Hey, man, if Harvin Gerd want to slide in the DMs, hit me up, brother.
That's not what you said. It's the Brady, let's just never tell him what the original question was so that we can just leave this as a moment on the podcast. Oh, this episode's gonna get deleted.
Delete. Welcome. Good question, brother. I gotta say.
What did he ask?
My SmackDown grade, C+.
Dude, you already gave it a C.
Now it's a C+ because I'm a finger, brother. Sorry. Hey, Brady, remember that All-Star? I know, you're an All-Star. You gotta show good.
Okay. That was the Raw Deal podcast.
I'm gonna go watch that. All right. Like, subscribe, click the little bell so you know when we go live. And
sorry.
Take care.
We'll see you next time. Peace.